From half pipes to downhill races, blood slides to 900s, to everything in between and beyond. This video series is about the fascinating history of skateboarding, video games, and my experiences with it too. Let's get into it. Hey gang, so today I'm here to talk about the demo for Olliefrog, a self-proclaimed Tony Hawk's Pro Skater clone. Developed by Philip Wojtowicz, aka Mr. The, Olliefrog looks to be another game in the oddly specific cute animal skateboard genre. It shares that with the ambitious yet poorly executed skateboard, which I reviewed last year. I'd like to reiterate that this is strictly my first impressions of a demo. A demo for a game set to release in late 2023, so a lot will change between now and release. It's a super cutesy take on the formula that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater established. Explore the environments and skate for big points. The trick system even reminds me of a rudimentary version of Pro Skater. It adopts many of that series' mechanics, including manuals, wall plants, reverts, lip stalls, as well as the double and triple flips. It even feels pretty good sometimes, though it treads into facsimile a bit. It's also a bit sluggish. It's nowhere close to Skateboard, but there's a little bit of jank there. And the trick inputs can be, well, tricky. For example, when approaching grinds, it feels like you almost have to press the corresponding D-pad/stick inputs when you're right above the obstacle or you end up in a 50-50. It's either that or there aren't many grinds programmed into the game yet. Have I said that this is a demo? I also don't particularly care for the demo level. It's a bit too typically skate parky for me. There's a ton of transition and many of the ledges, rails, and grindables are so awkwardly placed that I don't really see the flow of the level. I'd also like to see what else the team is cooking up for this one though. You can also only balance out of stalls. As far as I know, there's no button to cancel or ollie out, and it disrupts the flow of gameplay a bit. Another thing I think they'll fix. Especially since the balance meter isn't particularly sensitive for stalls or manuals. You could say it lacks actual balance. There's also a distinct lack of nollie, even for tricks that demand it from a logistical standpoint. Again, can't be too hard on it. The aesthetic is undeniably cute, and the demo features an interesting, slightly pastel color scheme. The character customization is simple, but provides a lot of chance for individuality, something it also shares with Skateboard. The player gets the option to make their frog pretty much any color you can think of, and even has some accessories and eye gleams. Very anime-like. Admittedly, this game plays a lot better than that one, and it riffs on the formula in a more respectable way from a gameplay perspective. Playing Skateboard was really frustrating sometimes because it took a lot of effort to really gain any speed, and it completely disrupted the gameplay flow. I'm just glad this isn't a particular lesson that they took from Skateboard, if that has any inspiration whatsoever. I know I keep going back to it, but I can't help but compare them. I mean, look at these guys. There really isn't much to say about this one yet, but I wanted to get on top of it because, you know, that's kind of the point of my channel. Skateboard games come out, I play skateboard games. But as with any other skateboarding game, I'm waiting, cautiously optimistic as to what we'll see in the future versions of Olliefrog. This game also promises different modes, including classic THPS modes and a story mode where you can meet and unlock an interesting cast of frogs to shred with. All the standards of this type of skate game are very welcome. And personally, I'd love to see what future levels will be like and what tricks and other accoutrements will be adding to Olliefrog and whether we'll get future demo builds. I plan to contribute to the Kickstarter, which is still active as of the upload date of this video. If you're interested, the link will be down low in the description.